Hi guys, so today we are going to see about the Union and its territories topic from the Indian Constitution. So it came under the part 1 of the Indian Constitution from Article 1 to Article 4. So let's see one by one. So first one is Article 1. So what it tells is India is a Bharat shall be a union of states. So basically India is not a single part. So it is a combination of many states. So which is called as Union of States. So which was this term Union of India was said by B.R. Ambedkar. So basically, India is an indestructible union with destructible states, which means the union should not be divided. But if it is needed, the states can be divided based on the law which was enforced by the parliament. So this topic was under the first scheduled territory. So basically India is divided into three. The one is territory of states, and another one is union territories, and another one is territories acquired by government of India. For example, if some any part of the country was acquired by the government of India, then it's also come under the government of India, like the union territories and the states. So this is all about the article 1. So article 2 tells about, so it deals with the admission or establishment of new states, and parliament may by law admit into the union or establish new states. So article 2 tells only about the formation of new states. So for example, if there is a war between India and some other country, and after India won the war, they acquired some of the part, then it comes under the Indian territory. So this was talked about, this thing is talked about in the article 2, because if the territory is acquired, it may be admitted into a union, or it may be established into a new state which was in the hands of the parliament. So by what law they are making, so it become a union or a state in Indian territory. So article 3 is same like before, but here it states that the parliament may by law form a new state by separation of a territory from any state, or by uniting two or more states completely or in parts, by writing any territory into a part of any states. So article 3 what's tell about means, it's tell about formation of new states, alternation of area of states, boundaries or names of the existing state, which means inside Indian territory, if parliament or Indian government may feels it is good to divided a single state into a new, they are into a new, which by law they are making into the new territory. Likewise, they can able to form of new states within India, alternation of area of states. For example, uh, a particular states boundary can be alterated. Likewise, it was told in the article 3. So article 2 basically tells about the formation of new states from other territories, India, other than other countries, not in India. But article 3 tells about the place in India where the parliament have the rights to formation of new states, alteration of areas, and the boundaries are the names of the existing states. So article 4 tells about laws made under article 2 and 3 provide for the amendment of the first and the fourth schedule. No such law made under this article shall be considered due as an amendment of the Article 368. So which means, if an article is if anything was made in India based on the Article 2 and Article 3, this should have to be amended in the first and the fourth schedules, because the first schedule is all about the territories and the fourth schedule is all about the Rajya Sabha seat. So if there is any changes made in the territory, so it should have to be updated in the schedule also. So they are making this amendment in first schedule, and the same has to be updated in the fourth schedule also, because the fourth schedule is all about Rajya Sabha seat. So Rajya Sabha seats is basically on the amount of people and the amount of area of a particular state. So if any states are formed, or if any states boundaries are increased, it will also have the direct impact on the Rajya Sabha seat. So if anything has been made at based on the article 2 and 3, it should have to be amended in the first and the fourth schedule. But if in Indian constitution, if any amendment is made, it should came under the article 368, because the article 368 is for amendment. But for this article 2 and 3, if any changes are made, it should have to be amended in the first and fourth schedule, but it is not come under the amendment article 368. So that's all about the first four articles topic, union and territory. So let's see about some of the key points on the previous year question. So the first thing is State Reorganization Act. So this was passed by the Government of India in 1956, is to reform the state based on the languages basis. So it comes under the part 1 of the article 3. So for this State Reorganization Act, a commission was made, which is called as State Reorganization Commission in 1953. So which was appointed by Jawaharlal Nehru, and Fazal Ali was the head, and there are two members, Panikkar and H.N. Kunzru. So they submitted a report on September 1955. So in 1953 a committee was formed, whereas Fazal Ali is the head and Panikkar and H.N. Kunzru was the member, and later 2 years later they submitted the report for this commission, and after a year in 1956 Government of India passed the State Reorganization Act. So before this there are two committees has been formed. The one is S.K. Dar Commission in June 1948, and another one is JVP Committee in December 1948. So JVP basically means Jawaharlal Nehru, Vallabhbhai Patel and Pattabhi Sitaramaiah. So after this the Fazal Ali Commission was been formed. So this is all about the State Reorganization Act. So in 1973 Mysore, from 1953 to 1973 the place called as Mysore has been changed to Karnataka in 1973. Then in January 14, 1969 the state Tamil Nadu was previously called as Madras. The name was changed to 1969. Then November 1, 1956 the first state on linguistic basics, Andhra Pradesh, was formed. So in 1953 it was separated from the out of Madras. So at the time Tamil Nadu was called as Madras. So 1953 was separated from Madras, and later in 1956 it is called as Andhra Pradesh. So in 1963 Nagaland was separated from the Assam. So and then Mizoram, first the Mizoram was like a district in Assam. Then 1972 the Mizoram becomes union territory, and in 1987 it becomes a separate state. So Arunachal Pradesh have this same story as the Mizoram. First it acted as a district. In 1972 it became union territory, and in 1987 it becomes a separate state. So Tripura, basically it is a place where its three sides are surrounded by the Bangladesh. So in 1972 it became a state. Before 1972 it acted as an union territory. So in 2000 Jharkhand from Bihar and Chhattisgarh from Madhya Pradesh, Uttarakhand from Uttar Pradesh was separated. So in 2014, so Telangana from Andhra Pradesh became a separate state, and it becomes the 29th state of India. So Telangana in 2014 becomes the 29th state of India. So that's all about today. Thank you.